portal of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and this is generating different kind of reactions. And the spokesperson of the ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, and others are calling for the removal of INEC chairman, Professor Joash Amukbiton, SAN. So this morning, we have a lawyer in the building, Barrister Kabir Akingbolu. He will be giving us his legal perspective as to what exactly is really happening between the ADC and INEC derecognition of its leadership. It's a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure for having me too. Good morning, Nigeria.
So from your position as a legal practitioner, give us a concrete understanding of what exactly is happening and why INEC had to take that decision of removing the name of David Mark and Rauf Aregbesola as the chairman and secretary of the ADC from the portal of INEC.
If you ask me, the simple word I can use is that it's politics. Politics is happening at a very high level.
Politics?
However, politics. However, when I say it is, when I say it's politics, I know some people will understand it to me. Maybe, oh, maybe the APC. No, I don't want to bring the APC into this one. Now, it is left for our people to put their house in order first. There is this common cliche, as you lay your bed, so you must lie on it. And when the foundation is weak, what can the righteous do? And the edifice, however beautiful, however well made, will crumble completely. Now, I know very well that the constitution of every political party is wired in such a way that if you are not a financial member for a period of no less than 6 months, you cannot occupy an executive post. Now, should we let us ask ourselves again, as at the time, David Mark, Aregbesola, Amechi, the rest of them and that are in that ilk, they came from nowhere, hijacked the party, and took over the party. They tried to take over the party. That's what I will say. Because when you look at it very well, you will find out that ADC is a child of circumstance, conceived in crisis and born into crisis and thriving and tried to thrive in circumstance, in conflict, because in controversy, it is not thriving at all. They were not able to completely take over ADC because as soon as they came and tried to come in, the people who were there fled up and said no, they went to court. Now, if you are not blaming court, you are blaming INEC and all this. Look at the beginning. Let us go to historical fact. What are the antecedents? What are the occurrences of events? What are the events that led to that? You wanted to chase me out of my house. You are new entrants. You now say I should leave. You want to take over. You want to be the chairman. You want to be the secretary. You want to be the PRO. You want to be the financial secretary. You want to be the treasurer. At the same time, those people are there. Are they dummies? No. And the people did not take it lightly. It would have been a different thing if they are watching. They didn't watch. They took over. They went to court. And the court has given a verdict now and say, we are not going to recognize you. Neither are we going to recognize you. They say status quo. Status quo is the one that has been, causing the issues. But status quo will mean what will depend on the fact of every case. If your taking over is inchoate, in other words, it's incorrect, it's not complete yet. It's in the process of, cementing. Now, are you going to say that the court should recognize you? No. And if the court has not recognized you, what is the business of INEC to come and recognize? And when you are saying they should sack Amukuta, we are always common. It's always common with us whether you cut off the head so that the headache can go. Cutting off of the head, you can't throw the baby with the dirty water. With the dirty water. Do you understand? You could have made your point very well. People will listen to you to say, "Oh, what INEC has done, whether it's right or wrong." You understand? Not remove from Amukuta. Is it how they just remove people? No. Amukuta can only be removed by two-thirds majority or an address by the National Assembly, by the Senate, because the president is the appointer. Even the president who appointed him, are you aware, cannot remove him. That is what they don't know. The president who appointed Amukuta cannot remove him. It has to be, if it's on misconduct, he will send it to the National Assembly. The Senate will look at it by an address, by single majority and other. It follows procedure. Those are the procedure he was employed because he owns his statutory employment for 5 years.
So what INEC has done is in order?
It's in order because it will be a different thing now if INEC has recognized the old faction and now say they are not recognizing this one. But the only thing, why are we even disturbing ourselves? Supreme Court will be hearing, is it today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
You understand? they will decide it. We will know who is who. We will know what is what has happened.
What is the Supreme Court deciding?
They are going to decide the leadership crisis. And
no, because the appeal court sent them to
the
lower court to go and hear the substantive matter. They've not listened to the substantive matter.
There is another matter. They have a lot of issues there. There is another one at the Supreme Court. Do you understand? One is at the Supreme Court ADC, going to be heard tomorrow. There's PDP leadership tussle between Makinde faction and Wike faction. It's coming up tomorrow. The one of ADC leadership also is coming up tomorrow. There's another suit filed, which was the one decided by the Court of Appeal and say, go back to the drawing board. Now they have gone to the drawing board. They will go back to the trial court, and the trial court has not even started
on the matter.
Do you understand? So when they start this matter, they will go to Court of Appeal, go to Supreme Court. I am afraid for them that they may not be having candidates.
So this is the argument from the different sides, especially the David Mark side. They say, look, the party we actually conducted due diligence before we emerged. We look at all this thing, and in fact, the person shouting now, he was also in that meeting when the power was given to them, and that INEC shouldn't have deregistered. INEC shouldn't have deregistered them because, one, they need to have their convention soon, because what INEC is doing is INEC is trying to remove them from the equation before even the match starts. And that's what INEC is doing, and APC is at the bottom of this.
All these are in the realm of conjectures. You understand? But let me tell you straight away. Now, when you say there's the difference between deregistration and non-recognition. Non-recognition. Do you understand? If they are deregistered, that is the end. There won't be any case at the trial court. There won't be any case at the Supreme Court. As far as I'm concerned, they have a case in the Supreme Court tomorrow. They have one going on or ongoing at the very high court. Now, what are we talking about? It's not deregistration. It's non-recognition. I will not recognize either of you. However, it can be funny at times too, because INEC